Welcome to one of the noisier grounds in English football. It's not the biggest, but the supporters are so passionate. Selhurst Park, the home of Crystal Palace Football Club, and Alan Smith and I, Martin Tyler, will be trying to keep our voices above the din so that you can hear our commentary.
Number 12, Mamadou.
Coming up now, Crystal Palace against Manchester City. It just shows in this game that great things can come in small packages. David Silva.
Well, he's just a little maestro. So inventive, always capable of creating a chance. What a player.
Number 14, Jordan Ayew. And number 17, Christian Benteke.
Here's the Crystal Palace team. Mamadou Sakho plays with James Tompkins as the centre-backs. Wilfried Zaha starts with Andros Townsend as the wide options. And a partnership with these two strikers up front. Manchester City's lineup today. John Stone starts with Aymeric Laporte as the centre-backs. David Silva plays alongside Fernandinho in the middle of the park. Sergio Aguero is the sole striker.
Thank you, Selhurst Park. Enjoy the game.
It's interesting at the corner of the ground where most noise comes from, the fans are allowed to stand up, which is because the ground regulations say you have to be given a seat. You don't have to sit in it. The chairman himself told me that.
Yeah, I think they've tried to use it. They've embraced the fanaticism, if you like, of those groups of supporters who are just so passionate about Crystal Palace. And it really just stirred the team forward.
Sane. Sergio Aguero. Silva. Fernandinho. And they're looking good when they get the ball out wide, as they've done here. Sergio Aguero. Man in the middle frustrated because that cross has gone straight behind. It's Bernardo Silva, Kyle Walker. Walker, well, that's over the top of the defender, and one to chase. Couldn't keep it, Kyle Walker. Sekou Kouyaté. Now Fernandinho. Kyle Walker. Walker. Now a chance to get a bit of width into this attack. Short passes, but they're keeping the ball. We can cut it back now. He might not get a better chance the whole of the game.
I definitely thought that was 1-0.
It's another chance, really, and any sort of contact there, and you think it must go in, but it didn't go in.
Oh, he's put his head in his hands, and you can see why. It's an absolute sitter.
Milivojevic. It's with Laporte. Fabian Delph. Here's a chance to just stretch the opposition with a bit of width. They've lost possession after David Silva's given the ball away. We've given it straight to the opposition. Here's Aguero. Got the opposition backpedaling a little bit, trying to slip it through. Trying to run off the shoulder of the last player, offside.
That is a weakness in his game. Gets caught offside too many times. Yeah, he's having a little go at his teammate. He did want that pass earlier.
Sekou Kouyaté. Zaha. Jordan Ayew. Oh, he spotted the pass and cut it out. Sane. Silva. Turn of speed from Silva. And it will be their throw. Sane. There's going to be a throw-in after that tackle. Silva. That's out, it'll be a throw. Fabian Delph. And it's gone out of play there. James Tompkins. Saka. Good work, really, to read. Guiding the pass through. Aguero. Here, it's the goalkeeper's ball. Could be a chance here. They've got the ball into a good area. Cleared away by the defender. Sane with an opportunity to use his considerable speed. Sergio Aguero comes in with a tackle. Townsend. For a while, Alan, Crystal Palace were a yo-yo club that kept getting to the Premier League and getting relegated straight away, but they've now, despite changing their manager regularly for all sorts of reasons, they're looking more consistent, as though they belong. Can put them in front here, which he does.
I think they deserve that, Martin. They've had so much of the ball last 5 minutes.
Well, it is the way the modern game is played, isn't it? This kind of breakaway, and they couldn't live with them.
Well, if you've got pace, as this side have, you're always going to be a threat on the counter. It's a wonderful finish.
So
the first goal, it's 1-0.
Goal for Crystal Palace.
It's Bernardo Silva.
Number 11,
Silva.
Wilfred Zaha.
Sergio Aguero. Now this looks promising. A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they still got the ball. Benteke. And the time to be added on here is a minimum of 3 minutes.
3 minutes of added time.
He's spotted a teammate and he's got the technique as well as the vision to switch the play. Aguero. Jordan Ayew. Well, that's half-time at 1-0. Well, the player that we're featuring here has done well. He's certainly been an influence on this first half.
Yeah, and what a good time to score that was, and put his side in the lead.
It's Manchester City to start this second half. Sterling. Silva. Milivojevic. Cheikhou Kouyaté. This could lead to a chance. It's good attacking play. Spotted that well and intercepted. Milivojevic. Substitute for Manchester City. Clever ball. Shots on here. And that is quite a wild effort goal, although he's got good contact on the ball. And we're going to get substitutions from both managers.
Number 18, James McCarthy.
Silva. Gundogan. Steered through by Gundogan. Sterling. David Silva. Return to Sterling. Gundogan. Trying to get the ball. James MacArthur. Sterling. We've reached the hour mark. Half an hour to go. Silva. Here's Walker. It's become a rather defensive policy here with a team that's camped really in its own half at the moment, and that does let the opposition have free possession. They can really come at you. It's risky. Palace about to make a change here. Here's Sterling. Aguero. In powerfully there. Patrick Van Aanholt. Kyle Walker. John Stones. Gundogan. Silva. Sergio Aguero. Neatly intercepted. It's looking good, this move. Here's Walker. 20 minutes of the 90 still to play. Now Fernandinho. Jordan Ayew. John Stones. Fernandinho. Silva. Sterling. Now Gundogan. Sergio Aguero now. David Silva. Looking for an opening with some good controlled build-up. Strong, powerful clearance. Benteke. James MacArthur. Well, they talk about football being a passing game, and you can keep it short. Oh, they thought they were in, but the flag has gone up. Two substitutions to come, one from each camp.
Coming onto the pitch, number 23, Michy Batshuayi. Substitution for Manchester City, coming off the pitch, number 21, David Silva. Coming onto the pitch, number 17.
They've worked so hard, the team, to be in front here, and that's been recognised by the supporters.
Yeah, I think they recognise that it has been a really good performance, but still a bit of work to do.
Manchester City going to make a change here. It's with De Bruyne. Well, that's a great interception. It could have been a really important pass at this stage. He can use this room in the wide area, Kevin De Bruyne. It's İlkay Gundogan. Well, he's gone in a bit on the wild side. And it's yellow for Amadou Sakho. Sliding in and taking his part in the game into a dangerous territory, really.
Well, he saw the ball and he thought he could win it. I mean, it always looks worse in slow motion, doesn't it? But he was just a fraction off there. Oh, Kevin De Bruyne over the ball, warning signs for the opposition.
Couldn't quite keep the free kick down.
Always difficult from that kind of distance to get it up and over the wall.
Oh, just too high, and it was coming down too.
It was. There's not a lot of margin for error there, and it was a sweetly struck ball.
Gundogan is with De Bruyne.
Show your appreciation for today's man of the match. Number 11, Wilfred Zaha.
Saka. Good work, really, to read the intention of the pass. Leroy Sané. Reaching for it a little bit with the header, and that's the expected result.
Back to the training ground, I think.
That's his game, isn't it? Intercepting. It's finished here. Well, given their status in the match, Alan, clearly underdogs. And they'll be pretty happy with the way they've played.
I think so, yeah. They can take a lot from this performance moving forward. Might not have got the result they wanted, but they did well.
Well, he's had a very good game, hasn't he?
Yep, he gave those defenders a torrid time out there. Got the goal, the all-important one, and had loads of chances.
Well, let's check on the defeated David Silva. I think if he'd have been in better form today, we might have had a different result. But the fact is, he was below par, as was his team. Short passes, but they're keeping the ball. He can cut it back now. He might not get a better chance the whole of the game.
I definitely thought that was 1-0.
Put them in front here, which he does.
I think they deserve that, Martin. They've had so much of the ball last 5 minutes.
Well, he's gone in a bit on the wild side. And it's yellow for Amadou Sakho.
Oh, Kevin De Bruyne over the ball, warning signs for the opposition.
Couldn't quite keep the free kick down.
Always difficult from that kind of distance to get it up and over the wall.
Work really to read the Leroy Sané. Reaching for it a little bit with the header, and that's the expected result.
Back to the training ground, I think.